Oh, of course, lights go out. Okay, so I totally said I would do this. I am dead serious. So ask me any personal question, and I'll openly post a video of me answering your questions. This lasts until the 1st of September Mountain Time. It's still technically the 1st of September. I know it's over. It's only like 11:18, as you guys can see. Who are you in love with and why? The person who sent this is the person I am actually currently in love with, and I hope it stays that way. I love her. Why? To be honest, I never really questioned why. The more I get to know her, the more I really enjoy spending time in her company and just being around her. My favorite memories are from a while back, is like when she'd fall asleep on me while we're watching a movie and I'd just pet her hair calmly. Those are my favorite memories. So why I love her? I don't think there's a reason. I don't think there needs to be a reason. Mountain Standard Time. Yeah. Do you drink milk? Yes, I do drink milk, but it tends to be cow's milk. I don't drink mama milk. What's my favorite SpongeBob quote? It's either imagination or, I'm ready, but those are like so cliche, it makes me cringe. Why are we here? That is a very good question. Hold on, I'm gonna pause because I gotta do something. Okay, we are back. So why are we here? The answer to that question is something that I actually cannot answer because, philosophers try for days on end, you know? Well, that's the one question that everyone wants to answer, but nobody can. So, sadly, Larry, I cannot help you there. Who is my favorite villager and why? So, my favorite villager is actually not any of the spooky villagers like I normally mess with, like try to make my towns revolve around. So, it's not Coco or, it's Lucky, any of them. It's actually, hold on, is this what I'm looking for? Yes, that's exactly what I'm looking for. Sorry, I'm working while I'm doing this. Uh, my favorite villager is actually Bree, the mouse with green hair. And the reason for that is because she was like the first villager I ever had on my first playthrough of so the first Animal Crossing game I ever had was New Leaf. And sorry, I'm working, so. And since New Leaf was my first ever game, sorry, I'm trying to do multiple things here. Since New Leaf was my first ever game, I just played it normally, how I normally run through a game, just try to experience it for all I can before I play it the way I like certain styles like Pokemon. I play it through the story, and then I might reset to just do shiny hunting methods or training methods, stuff like that. So Bree was my first villager that I ever got really attached to, and in that one, in that playthrough, Anise was also in there, and I really liked Anise. I had some really fun villagers to start me off. What's my social security number? It's not that I'm not going to give you my social security number, it's that I literally don't know it. My social security number is not in my head. I don't have it on me. It's locked up in a vault. How many pets do I have? What are their names and how old are they? What breed and what type of animal? So I've had a lot of pets in my life. So I had a dog. Her name was Angel. She was a golden retriever yellow lab mix. And so she was with me. She came into my life when I was 2 and she left just a couple years ago. So she's no longer in my life, and then we had a cat named Trina who existed before I was like I think when I was 16, she was 18 years old. So I've lived with a cat that was older than me most of my life. So that's a fun fact. And so the cat that I'm currently living with, his name is Samson. He is one cute boy. He's the one I keep posting videos of. He's naughty sometimes. He likes to piss in places he's not supposed to, but that's cats, you know. And so Samson is I don't know what breed actually, and I've never cared to look. He's just my little bud, and he hangs out with me all the time. So currently, right now, one pet. What is the numbers on your mom's credit card and what are the dates on it? Yo, I don't know my mom's credit card. Yeah, my mom's credit card is not in my access files, man. I don't even have a credit card. I don't use credit. I tend to use debit, but I tend to use debit in the form of Visa. The only time I ever take money out of the bank is by cash by hand. So, I can't answer that one. What's my mom's maiden name, your childhood pet's name, and what street did you used to live on? So, I've lived on 641 Lower Street pretty much my whole life. Also, the mom question. I know you don't know, but my mom's actually dead. So, yeah. It's not like I'd have her credit card information anyways, and it wouldn't be valid. My mom's maiden name, I think her maiden name, I actually don't know her maiden name. She's been married so many times. Childhood pet's name, you can either say Trina or Angel. And yeah, so I think I've answered everything there. Do I have any gift cards? If so, what are their numbers on them and what store? I don't think I have any gift cards currently that actually have money on them. I mean, I could give you a expired Amazon card if you'd like. Or e-points for Nintendo, but they're all used. They're already redeemed, so it's not gonna help you. How's quarantine been for me? Quarantine has been frickin' fantastic. I have actually not been affected too bad by quarantine. I mean, sure, there's been some rough parts like mom dying in quarantine. But to be honest, death is not something that I'm unused to. It's something that's pretty common in my life. So it doesn't really affect me that much. So I think quarantine's been pretty good. I've met a lot of amazing people that I never want to leave my life. They're just amazing friends and family, and these are people that will stick by you no matter what. Favorite show / movie? That's really hard for me. The favorite show / movie for me would have to be, I don't know. I watch a lot of childish shows, but I don't know. Kind of just whatever I really like at the time. I watch a ton of anime. Well, that's because I'm a weeb. Yeah, I can't really answer that because I don't think I have one that's favorite. Pronouns, so I don't misgender you. I am actually a he, male, anything that you can really identify as male. If you call me something else, I really won't care. Not to be rude or anything. If you're being rude about it, that's a different thing. I'll probably be yo, that's not cool. But I don't care if you misgender me. Kind of because I run a female bunny account. And sure, I'm male, but I mean, the bunny is clearly female, so if you misgender me, it's perfectly fine. What is my favorite animal? My favorite animal is probably like, I really love pufferfish. I really love like seahorses. I love a lot of water-based animals, but that's because like when I was younger, I got really into Pokemon because that was the only way I could talk to my brother, through Pokemon. It was really weird. So I really got deep into Pokemon, and I have enjoyed it, like water types, ever since. My favorite Pokemon is actually Mudkip, and then Joltik, then Minior. So pretty normal-ish, I guess. So I don't know exactly my favorite animal, but favorite pet would be a cat. Or ferrets, because you can literally like grab them and do like, they can bend and be perfectly fine. So like if they squirm and you accidentally like, they slip through your fingers a bit, they won't like break because they're so tiny. Makes life pretty easy. What insurance do I have? So I have state insurance, which is, it's a weird thing. It's a long story. Basically covers all my life needs as best they can. In reality, I'm batshit crazy. Favorite candy? I probably will just say white chocolate as a base cover, because I just enjoy candy. I've never been big to choose favorites, except like, of course I chose a favorite Pokemon. So favorite candy is not something I can actually do. Favorite parody. So my favorite parody of like a show would be like SAO Abridged, because SAO Abridged is really well written and very witty. Also very edgy humor. Favorite parody account on Twitter is actually @BellsOfficial, because, well, he was like the first person to like really connect with me on Twitter when I became a parody. How many siblings do I have, if any? The answer to that is way too many. Favorite YouTuber / streamer? Oh yeah, sorry, siblings. I should probably cover that a bit more. 8 off the top of my head. And that's just covering some of them. There's a great many. Because, I don't like to abandon parts of the family. Favorite YouTuber / streamer? I tend to watch ProZD a lot because, like, I don't know. It's just something that occupies my brain. I'm pretty dull, I'm starting to realize. I watch like Danny Gonzalez a lot too. I don't know. Okay. I am back. Address? Oof. I think I said 641 Lower Street, then I lived there most of my life. What do I think of Corona? That part of the sun is a pretty interesting part of the sun, I must say. I didn't even know it was a part of the sun until recently. Also, I hear it's a good beer, but I don't know. How are you? I am actually pretty good. I'm doing pretty good, I think. Mental illnesses? Yeah, I have RAD, which, of course, RAD, what's that? Reactive attachment disorder. And these are ones I've been diagnosed with, by the way. Bipolar, I think it was type B. ADHD, a little bit of OCD, PTSD. Yeah, it's a fun list. I think it goes on, but those are the ones off the top of my head. Oh, and depression, medical depression. That one's a fun one. Diseases? Not that I know of. That I don't think I have diseases. But diseases, since mental illnesses, diseases. Mental illnesses are pretty chill too. I don't know if these are targeted towards me anymore. Diseases? Mad cow disease. That's my favorite disease. Favorite color? Turquoise and black. The combination makes a really cool color scheme to me. Why is Toad so sexy? Probably because mushrooms, and mushrooms are pretty cool shaped. What is your favorite KK song? We need to know. My favorite KK song is probably KK Dirge because it's the creepy one. Otherwise, I really like KK Adventure. KK Adventure is pretty chill. Why Coco? The reason I chose Coco was because it's like. So, when I was first thinking about joining parodies, I either thought I'm going to become a Joltik parody and literally just reply to everything as if I was speaking as a Joltik. So, like, Jolt, Joltik, tick, tick, Jolt. Just random shit like that, and that would just be everything I do. Or I would be Coco, and I'd be able to interact with people and do all these things. And I don't know why I chose Coco, because like Joltik is one of my favorite Pokemon, but Coco, I think I chose it because it's like probably the spookiest villager in Animal Crossing, and I just like the spooky villagers. How do you feel about Animal Crossing Twitter? I believe it's very toxic to a lot of people, and I kind of laugh at the toxicity because I kind of expect it because I've seen a lot of messed up stuff in this world. Uh, Sadly, we shouldn't expect it, but you kind of end up expecting it. But I feel it's pretty toxic, but it's kind of a heartwarming place. Everyone's kind of there for each other, except when they're not. It's really weird. Where do you live? That's the address, 641 Lower Street, Clifton, Colorado. So with this one, if I work at the Best Western closest to that, so I don't know why I'm telling you all this. This is going to be really creepy if you all start looking for Coco. Favorite app? I don't really use apps that much. Except like I play Minecraft to like play with other people. Otherwise I mainly just use Twitter and Skype. Skype to talk to like basically just one person. And Twitter to mess with everyone here. Okay. And age. I am 19 years old. And that, I believe, is all the questions we have for today. So there we go.